What's up, guys? It's Mr. Lee Redmond here with episode number 12 of the World Domination series. I've now finished the season with Lionheart. As you can see, it's gone pretty well. So we'll go straight into the results. I won't show you all the details like I normally would because it keeps going up and down. I'm not quite sure how you sort that out, to be honest. As you can also see there, I've got low battery, so if you just hold on, guys, I'm just going to... Okay guys, we're back. So let's get straight back into the details. First game of this section was a 7-2 thumping of my B-side. As you can see, TP Talata got 4, including a 20-minute hat-trick. And Rapi Mariko got a hat-trick as well, though it took him slightly longer. We did go 5-0 up at half-time and were 6-0 up before Lionheart got 2 goals. The interesting thing was that Andrew Saleo, one of my centre-backs, was actually sent off after just 20 minutes. So we were 3-0 up at the time, so it wasn't too bad. But then we held on to take a comfortable win over the B-side. We then followed that up with a disappointing 3-1 defeat against the Renegades in the President's Cup quarter-final. Marshall Fayeji scoring for me. Quite disappointing, especially when Renegades were actually a non-league side, which is really annoying. Not quite sure who won that, but we'll have a look later on. I then beat Atu Broncos 4-1. Young Fiegi getting 2, Soga Luvo and Thomas Fiegi. We were 2-0 up at half-time, or we did have 2 goals by half-time. We then drew 2-2 at home to Pansar, who it became quite clear would be one of my main rivals. A Hansel Luau goal and Thomas Fiegi goal giving us the point. We then went to Pago Youth B-side and won 3-1. Tipi Talesa again scoring 2, and Tusi Uliacho putting for his own net to get me my third. We then won 3-1 at home to Vetogo United. Fraser Luvu, Tipi Talesa, and Andrew Saleo scoring. We then followed that up with a 3-1 win at the Black Roses. Hansel Luzu and Loao, in the 37th minute. Rapi Mariko on the stroke of half time, and Baby Mava in the 53rd. We then beat the B-side again 3-0, Tipi Talesa getting 2, and Young Fiegi again 1 as well. We then drew 1-1 at home to Liao and Tuamato, and Young Fiegi scoring. I think at this point, actually, this Tuamato side, I actually applied for them first before Lionheart and any other club, but they didn't want anything, and then they, for some stupid reason, decided to offer me an interview when I had the Lionheart job, which was weird. We then drew 3-3 at home to Atu Broncos, Marshall Fiegi double, and Soga Luvu dragging us back. We then lost a very important game, 2-0 at Pansar, which was putting us in jeopardy for the title. But we bounced straight back by scoring 11 goals in 2 games, beginning 5-0 at Vayatoga United, who had actually just beaten Pansar before that as well. Talesa double, Young Fiegi double, and Olivia own goal. We scored 3 goals in 7 minutes. We then won 6-3 at home to Pago Youth's B-side. Hansel Loao got 1, Mariko got 1, Levu got 1, Fiegi got 1, and Talesa got 2. We were actually 6-0 up in the half-hour mark. We then lost at home 3-1 to the Black Roses, Talesa with 6 minutes to go. And then in the final game, we won 3-1 at Tiamato. Mariko own goal, Fiegi goal, and Tipi Talesa to round off a good season for us and a great season for him by scoring in the 92nd minute. So as you can see, we won the league, 5 points clear of Pansar. I believe our actual win against Pago Youth's B-side actually won it for us, I'm not quite sure. So we went up. Pansar have been promoted as well. Coming down from Division 1 is Tapimitsu Youth and Utalui. Kiwi Soccer's won the division. In the cup, it was won by Kiwi Soccers, who actually smashed the Renegades, so the Kiwi Soccers win the do the double. So hopefully we can do pretty well next season. Stats wise, player wise, Talesa had average rating, top average rating 7.46, and then he was leading goal scorer with 26, and then top 2 assists were Young Fiegi for me and Marshall Fiegi, with 16 and 12. So all in all, we actually had a pretty good season. Obviously, the one problem we always have in this game. I've actually got one keeper I need to sort out. The one problem we also always have in amateur areas like this is obviously players can be stolen at any time. I'm pretty much fighting off clubs for my players throughout the whole season. Let's have a look at some finances. So we've got 150,000 in the bank and should have 219,000 at the end of the season. We will also be getting new kit sponsors, so hopefully that will go up after getting promoted again. I've now gone back to stable. I think for the first half of last season I was insecure, or very insecure, so I'm now stable, thankfully. So all I need to do now is win the President's Cup and obviously this first division, then we can get another league off the out of the way. I'll have a look at my profile actually. Let's have a look. So I've got national reputation, media handling is rubbish, finances is rubbish somehow, and hands-on approach is rubbish. Though I've got team discipline and domestic bias is good. Loyalty's not too bad. So we'll go straight into details and have a look at that maybe after the in the next video. There isn't really much to go through here, to be quite honest, guys. I finished the season as I expected. I've won a division, is what I really wanted to do, especially being in the second division and that being the lowest division on the whole game now, or when it wasn't started anyway. So that's it, guys. It's always a bit of a quick video really at the end, due to obviously not going through the details as much for the games. Also, guys, before I leave, apologies with regards to the video. Anyone that's got keen ears may notice that this is not the recording sounds different. Basically, over Christmas I went back to my parents' house for the Christmas time. I took all my stuff back and did some recordings there. Unfortunately, when I come back to where I live, I left my headset back at my house, or at my parents' house. So that's basically why it sounds a little different, if you can tell. I'm recording this on the Tuesday, the day after the Arsenal Villa game. I'm actually going to be, I don't know why I've pushed spacebar there. I'm going to be going back to my parents' house this weekend, so I can actually bring back the headset there and then, so that's going to be fine. So I'm going to do this video and probably the next video in the the unemployment challenge. I'm going to do those two recording like this, and I'm going to post them, and to be fair, it shouldn't be too bad. So hopefully these are going to be the only two videos with different record settings. So we'll see how that goes. That was my phone. It's going to be interesting. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll sign off there. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Tune in next time for a halfway stage update in the new season. Hopefully we can do pretty well and survive. And until then, guys, as always, take it steady.